Welcome back, it's day 11 of the solo house flipping series, and it is a hot one outside. It is well above 100 degrees outside, so we're going to be in the basement working on some of the electrical. And once again, my right hand man Django is there to assist me. I wanted to finish framing in that fake fireplace, but these 2x4s are looking a little sad. So let's get this place cleaned up and start working on our electrical plan. First thing I'm going to do is set up my laser level, which is going to create a line at the location where I want to drill the holes to run my new wires. I like using the laser level method because it creates a nice straight line, which is easier to pull the new electrical wires through. At the hard to reach areas, I'm going to use my extension drill bit. Now I'm going to start placing the new electrical boxes for the outlets. I place them based on the electrical code and also what makes the most sense for the new layout of the basement. Next up is to start pulling the new wire. I'm going to chain them all together, starting at the first box and chaining it to the next, and so on and so forth until they're all connected. I really do enjoy doing electrical work. If I had to choose any trade to do, it would definitely be a residential electrician. Over on this wall, I'm thinking about doing a dry bar with the mini fridge in the middle, with cabinets on each side, and a butcher block countertop. Now let's get things powered up. I'm going to run a new electrical line from the switch box for the rec room as well as the bedroom to a junction box. From this junction box, I'm going to run a new wire to the electrical panel and put in a new breaker, and now this will provide power to both rooms. Next is to connect these 3 sets of wires up in the junction box, and we're good to go. Now I'm going to wire the new lights. I'm going to be using those same LED lights that I used in the upstairs living room. Here's an example of one of the lights I use. You can see that there's this box with 5 different light settings, and they come with these nice connectors that are easy for homeowners and DIYers to use. And there's these slots on each side that you can take out, and then I put in a plastic retainer clip which will hold in the new wire. I will also be using these same lights in the bedroom as well as the closet. Installing these lights goes pretty quick once you get the hang of it. Next thing I want to do is to get these light switches hooked up, that way the lights are operable and I can use them for the rest of the renovation. A pro tip is to label all of your new wires when you put them in the box, that way you know which one is which. Now I'm going to cut this plywood up so I can use them to hold up my new electrical lights. They do sell these, but it's much cheaper to make them myself. Here's an example of what I made. The circle is where the new LED light will go. Now all I need to do is to hook up my new lights. And there we go, we got light. This is so much better and it will be so nice to be able to work down here with light. I also quickly swapped out the old light at the base of the stairs with one of the new LED lights. Now it's time to run the electrical in the new bathroom. I'm starting with placing my 3 gang box, which will have a switch for an LED light, a switch for the bath fan, as well as an outlet. I'm going to try out some of this wide spray grate stuff as insulation on the rim joist. I've seen it in store and I've also seen other people online, and I wanted to give it a try for myself. It was pretty expensive though. It was about $40 for 2 cans, and I didn't really cover a whole lot of area. It did look good in the end, but I don't know if I'll be using it in the rest of the basement. Last thing on my to-do list is to run the new wire for a dedicated breaker for that fake fireplace I'm going to be putting in. So I get to stick my fingers back on the electrical panel, and I'm going to get that wire tidied up and brought over to that fireplace. I'm going to leave it loose for now instead of putting in an outlet because I'm not sure if it needs to be hardwired or not. This place is an absolute mess, so I'm going to give it a quick cleanup before I head home. And that is going to be a wrap for day 11. I am really happy with what I got done today. I definitely got my steps in. I did not drink enough water, but this place is looking good. And as always, nothing will stand between Django and his naps.